California dreaming about you.
And I know Field is having a birthday party this Saturday, and celebrating a big shit. Dirk Van Buren plays drums for Megadeth, and when we were sharing a freaking Mega Cruise experience together last week, and it was great to have Dirk on there with Kiko and Ellison. Mustaine couldn't be there obviously for health reasons, but it was nice to talk to Dirk about solo work. I know one of the questions during the Q&A was about solo work, and I want to play you a track from the 2007 album, and it's called Sworn to a Great Divide. This is the title track from solo work here featuring Megadeth drummer Dirk Van Buren.
Alright, welcome to the video. So today we're doing squat day. It's the last squat day of the week. It's week 4, so it's the last squat day we're going to be hitting. And we're going to be hitting 350 for about 3 reps, and then maybe moving on to 365 depending on how it felt. We're going to try to hit 3 for death, and right now it's looking pretty crazy, but I think I got this. Let's get to it. For a second, I thought the video didn't record. I was gonna be super mad. But we hit 315 as you saw. 3 reps went better than I thought. The last rep wasn't really a huge fan of. It kind of got a little thrown off position. My butt came back a little too far, so it was almost like a RDL. Whereas basically I just had to thrust it up. But other than that, pretty good. Now we're gonna move on to 365. For 1 to 2. I'm going for 2. Program says 1 to 2. Always try to go for the max that I can, if not 1 more rep above. Let's do it. Alright, so I got the first set. I didn't really like it though, to be honest. It was very sloppy. So second set I went in, or second rep, I went in, try to clean it up a bit. My form was much better on the second rep, but it was a hell of a lot slower coming back up. So I really just got to work on that a little bit more. But I'm not too upset with it. Shit happens, fatigue builds up. I know that when I go for a single during comp, if I hit this or if I hit heavier, I'll be able to clear it, no problem. My depth wasn't an issue. It looked like it on the first one a little bit, looked like it was almost just parallel, but I can see that my waistline kind of broke past the knees. Other than that, I mean, I just gotta work on my squat a little bit more, and then we're gonna move on to some deadlifts because that's the main thing. My best thing to do is deadlift. So let's go hit this. All right, we have entered the big leagues right now. I'm going 445 for about 3. Definitely a little fatigued from hitting plate. But we're going to do this thing anyway because that's what we got to do. It's what the program calls for us. That's what we're going to hit. I'm going to conjure all the energy I can just to pull this thing nice and smooth. I'm not going to jolt. I'm just going to literally pull it nice and smooth. The quicker it goes, the better. But then we're going to move on to 465 for 1 to 2. I think I can at least get it for 1, but you know how we did. We're going to get it for 2. All right. I'm going to rest up a little bit more, and then we're going to hit this 445 because I'm out of breath. All right, so 445 didn't really go the way I wanted it to. I mean, I still hit my reps, but I'm getting more strict with my form. So my form wasn't the way I really wanted it to be honest. On the last rep or 2, kind of sucked. Really started slacking on that just because I wanted to just pull it really quick. I need to really hone down and focus on it. And then, my main thing is I want to avoid what I did last year, which was I had sciatic nerve pain because I just ripped it off the ground, 470. I ripped it right off the ground. Ended up shooting right into sciatic nerve pain, trained my glute, a whole bunch of bullshit. It took about a couple weeks just to get rid of it. So I'm trying to avoid all that while still surpassing what I did last year, which I'm still at a good rate. I can do about 500 now, so that's good. But I want to be more consistent with it. No injuries this year. Break some records. Basically what I'm trying to do. Other than that, we're going to move on to 465. 1 to 2. I might just do 1 and really just focus on my form. Get a little bit more strict with it. And see how it goes. All right, so what's up, guys? I forgot this is the second day, it's my bench day, but I forgot to sum up my last rep for you guys on our last set on deadlifts. So deadlifts for my last set, I believe it was 465. I'll write it down here real quick, but I believe that it was it went better than expected. It wasn't amazing, but it worked out the way I hit the reps I wanted to, and it was a little bit slower than I wanted it to, but it's all good. I know that when it goes time for me to hit this during competition, I can do it no problem. So my main thing was just really getting those reps out there, and it wasn't too bad. I'd hit the 2. I was going to go for 1 at first, but then since I already pulled it pretty quickly, I figured why not go for that second one. So that's what I did. I went for the second, and I did pretty good. But now today, it is a Friday, which means that it is a bench day, and I'm about to go crazy in this bitch. Like, I got some good heavy weight I got to hit, so I need to, like, conjure up all the energy I can possibly grab and just smash this out, because we ain't playing no games right now. We got to go ham, got to go hard, we got to go quick. And I'm on a short time period because in about 4 hours, I got to be somewhere dressed up fly as fuck in a suit. So, yeah, I got to do that. But let's go inside the spot, as you can see her right there, and get this workout in.
Good money, good money. One more. Good money. Good money. Good money. Work.
So after every portion of my workouts, I like to do a little bit of bodybuilding. So right here, I'm doing some machine rows. And usually I alternate wide and narrow grip. And then here I'm doing some overhead dumbbell press. And you can do seated or standing, but I prefer to do seated just because I want to work more on my shoulders. And then I'll do a little bit of lat pull downs, wide and narrow. I switch in between the two every other week and just try to get everything set.
I can hit it, I can whip it, I can bang it, I can stash it, I can trap out like a motherfucker. And you know me, bitch, I just bought another 30.